So you guys been wanting me to change the theme song sound quality, but I'm gonna keep the same song. So here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Just how she plays them, and she does that. She does it with the cat. Does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Crazy Cat does not own any of these pictures or books or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational purposes, so the people who watch them learn a little bit something when they do it. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Like I only did all those years ago. No, I don't want to do this. I'm scared of this thing.
The frosty goddess Demeter is urging you along this eve. Alas, there are no seasons in the underworld.
Now then. That briny smell. More pinheads. I'm soaked. Olympus, I accept this message. Let me show you the way.
Something of a scenic route down to your father's house. Perhaps has the major regions of the underworld locked down, so come to think, that makes a lot of sense.
Lord Kara, in the name of Hades.
Sure, you licked him. You know that?
Some of Lord Charon's wares.
Just in time. How did you get here already? Anyway, it's your gold against mine. And it's coming.
Let's see it then.
Lost to you again. Who needs to sip ambrosia on the crossroads when we could be out here doing this together, right?
Vanquishing our foes with impunity is your idea of a good time. Although that's not to say I don't take satisfaction in a job well done either. Wait, what did you mean by together?
Oh, shut up. We used to spar. This is the closest thing. Don't know anybody else who can keep up, let alone get ahead.
A healthy competitive rivalry is all we have between us then.
I said shut up. What else do you want it to be?
I'll get back to you. Hear me, on my authority. Might protect you, my lord. The night of the moon. Hello? You know, I thought the sirens were supposed to be the singing ones. But it's always you flapping your gills at me, Skiller.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to have, like, 7 dog heads?
You listen to her, gals. Your backup vocals are the backbone of this act. I got the voice, you got the music, we've got the magic. Let's give her a little taste, huh? For Skiller and the too silly.
Don't you find my ground? I won't budge. Come on, Mel. What are you waiting for? One remains. It's over. Don't you hiss at me. I'll cast you out each time. Come on out. Fine work to that. Glass rock. In the name of Hades. I grow strong. Echo, you alright? Alright. See you next time.
Next time.
I suppose not even nectar is enough to lift the mood here. Though you're surrounded by stone monuments at least. If you're from the mountains, perhaps it's like being at home.
It's like being at home.
mountain once again. Not a chance. In case I accept this message. That should have done it. Thank you for your service. Cerberus, it's me. Don't you remember?
Ferocious, fully clean, and multi-headed Cerberus descends again into the comfort of his pit.
Nelly!
You're safe now. You're all right. My brother's biggest fan. Try another one, maybe. Come on out. Unseen. Kronos awaits. Ever-shifting chambers, realign.
An infiltrator breaks through our defenses.
So these are technically Greek ones, since they have one that has 4 eyes instead of a V and an I. Since Roman numerals, you were not allowed to have 4 eyes and the things. Over here. Oh, when I forget me nots over here. Say hi to Daddy.
Greetings, Father.
I have not seen you in some time. Perhaps you've been preoccupied with thwarting Typhon as he makes attempts to break into my brother's nigh impenetrable mountain palace.
That's a rather accurate assessment of my recent outings, yes. Typhon may appear to be invincible, but there's not a creature alive that likes repeatedly being struck in the face.
An age-old tactic that served well your predecessors in the greatest battles of their youth. I had a feeling that would be the case. In the end, little changes with time. Now leave me be.
You honor me.
Notoriously vicious Cerberus sits vigilantly by his master's side.
I'd rather keep my hand.
Well, that's right, be Kronos, so you don't let me pet you.
I can access this old fountain chamber now. In the name of Hades. Very well.
often hidden refuge within Tartarus provides the Princess of the Dead some small reprieve, much as it did for her own brother in a bygone time.
These waters still run clear enough somehow.
Hopefully, let's see what happens. I get ya. So you can get that weapon.
Now, what is that preposterous contraption which you wear? Alas, not even I am able to keep up with you young upstarts in your perplexing fashion trends.
Oh, this is the black coat. I haven't put it on for fashion's sake, although you're right in that you won't be able to keep up.
Such confidence in your abilities, or in the fate's designs. But you must know, newfangled armaments such as that cannot compare with the classics.
Good. I didn't use any of my deaths?
Are you able to resist? Curse you. And all the gods.
For my mother. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Something beside the bed. Glycaros, this must be it. Our bond is strong by touch alone. Night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Has to work. It has to. I mean, why wouldn't it? Everything she says has happened will happen. Is that?
Zacharias, you did it. I found Gagaros waiting for me. So then it's true. Your choices and actions in the past.
Affect the future. I don't see how come you're so surprised. I figured you expected this result. If I'm able to destroy Kronos in my time, before he takes control of yours, then everything will be alright. Won't it?
Well, I assume so, yes. Any outcome would be better than to be subjected to his reign. He's taken our family, thrown open the gates of the underworld, struck Olympus. He deserves death in the mortal sense.
I'll take your word for it. So, tell me something. Let's say I go destroy the Titan Kronos as we planned. What happens to you? You're here because of everything he did, but the past will have changed your present.
Will we disappear?
No, if Kronos hadn't taken Father's throne, we'd be together as a family. He denied me a father, a mother, a three-headed dog. You. And some evening he'll deny you that and more if you don't do exactly as I ask.
Okay. It's just, it turns out I have a sister. I don't want to lose her over this is all. Though I suppose we meet again eventually. Anyway, this hurts my head, which is strange considering I'm in this nightmare sort of thing.
I understand. Communicating across time like this should not be possible. Not even Kronos thinks it can be done. But he is old and arrogant. He doesn't know the limits of his capability, which is our only chance.
So now I wait for you to contact me again, once you've infused our sphere with some temporal nightmare curse, and I'll descend into Grandfather's feathered lair, where I'll drive said spear into his heart. Something like that?
Yeah.
Yes, something very much like that. Preparing Gargaros may take a little while, and I may have some difficulty reaching you until such time. But I promise you I shall return. Till then, be careful, Zacharias. Big brother. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now.
She's gone again. Big brother. Me.
Should have what I need now.
Kneel before me. Everlasting pain and suffering upon you, witch. You trespass on my hallowed ground. Your cries for mercy shall drown in your throat.
Please, forgive my careless indiscretion, Madam Spirit. I beg of you. I intended no offense.
Oh, wow. You're really into this stuff, huh?
Oh, come on.
Pay tribute to me.
One to keep track of. Next renewal.
Excellent.
Pretty sure you need a bunch of stuff like this to be a witch. Huh. A fated list of minor prophecies. An inevitability.
It's my job, Moros. Simple as that. No one else wants to do it. No one else can do it.
But the retribution you see fit to dole out, how can you be so certain that decisions about such consequences are yours alone? The Fates have quite a bit of say in it as well.
What, you think I'm just another mindless puppet our sisters are pushing around? Come on. Their prophecies are vague because they don't really know what's coming.
Even if that were true, the burden of choosing who deserves what, I wouldn't want to bear it on my own. Otherwise, my judgment would have to be perfect at all times. Yet we are fallible beings.
Speak for yourself.
I was.
Hey.
Your wish.
You showed that wretched
Transmutation succeeded.
Now say the words.
Your rage monster shall spill from you like blood. Your life force all consumed within that blood. I was thinking of putting these purifying salts to use, Headmistress. Call it a cleansing ritual. Would you accompany me?
A visit to the springs ought to rid us of unwanted thoughts for a while. Let us be cleansed together then.
Perfect.
Would that this were all we had to do. We're like two nettles boiling in a cauldron, aren't we?
I remember bathing in this spring when I was very small. You would ask me never to splash your hair, and I would do it anyway. You were so tolerant of me.
Well, now at least you know the reason that your training was so rigorous. There came a point when even my vast tolerance for all your splashing finally wore thin.
Wait, you trained me to the height of my ability as a witch because I got your hair wet.
things, either that or transform you into a newt or something. Come off it, Milinoy. You are entirely too serious sometimes.
A lesson I've been unable to take to heart, Headmistress. I suppose it's been a while since we talked like this.
Yes, well, that's growing up for you. And present circumstances haven't helped either. This blasted hot spring got all covered up with moss and had been stagnant I don't know how long. Being here again, it takes me back.
Do you think we'll be able to keep the moss from reclaiming this place again?
I'll watch the moss, you watch the splashing. Deal?
Deal.
Much better. Sometimes I think that hot spring could raise the dead.
Be well, Headmistress.
And you, Milinoy.
Your goal is within reach, Goddess. That much I know, just from how tense the good witch seems to be of late. Well, not to pry, but are you clear about what more needs to be done?
I believe so. I'd be inclined to tell you all of it, except you know how Headmistress gets about these things. Suffice it to say that the final phase of our plan is in progress.
That's all I need to hear. This phase is up to you and her. For my part, it seems you're able to get to where you need to be consistently enough.
Yes. Thank you for charting my course.
Anytime.
All right, Typhon. Perhaps this night shall be our last. I should be able to increase my grasp. I can't. Closer to me. I'll keep this in mind.
The Slayer of Titans returns. Halfway to victory, young one. But to earn the gifts of the Veil, one must conquer the underworld and the surface realms upon a fearful night, each in turn. You up for it?
For the glory of the underworld and the everlasting rule of night, I would do everything in my ability. Whether that makes me worthy of the gifts of the Veil, I know not.
Come on, what kind of attitude is that? You did the surface already, now you just got to do the underworld and the gifts are yours. First one of them, at least. Come on, do it.
Okay. May moonlight guide us.
Moonlight, yeah.
Okay, so do I have to go down to the underworld first?
Go to higher ground. Cold up here. This golden nectar is nothing in comparison to your splendor, Queen Hera, but it's the very best we have where I am from. To your eternal beauty, grace, and wisdom.
married you not from love, but from necessity. If there's a lesson I can impart, it's that you ought to keep your guard up at all times. It may seem unconscionable that a parent could resent their own children. But let me tell you, girl, there are moments when I almost sympathize. Sure. Your steady leadership, I bid you please accept this offering, Lord Uncle Zeus. Once all this is ended, may you and Queen Hera reign in peace and prosperity forevermore.
Respect for one's elders does not come automatically, I know only too well. Know that I do not take kind gestures such as yours for granted, and appreciate them a great deal. You have a generous spirit. Someone shall have to explain to me at some point. Your witching ways shall help you to prevail while we cannot. At least he hasn't yet imprisoned you along with your kin.
You'll be out in no time, Shades. On my authority. Last one. Barney? What is? You work so tirelessly at your craft, Lady Medea. If I may ask, where do you find the strength for your pursuits night after night?
It's very much straightforward, sorceress. I seek to punish all who wronged me in proportion to the harm they caused. There Have no fear, you're not on any list of mine.
Have you been wronged so often that you need more than one list of wrongdoers? What happens when you've cursed them all?
My lists are based on categories of affront, from mere dislikes to deep betrayals. As for what happens after I've achieved my work, I'll have to get back to you on that one. A curse upon them all.
Thank you. Lord Hephaestus, you're so much more than your ingenious craft. I never could have expected you to be so generous to me, and I'm most grateful for it.
Witchy, is he not in here? Or are you embarrassing me to no end? Just let me work the blasted forge, no need to make a big deal. Kronos must be getting right sore from all your meetings here, Witchy. But he ain't learned a proper lesson yet. Much as it must be nice flattening him, starting to wonder what's the plan here besides that.
Yes, I accept this message.
It's you. I thank you, sorceress. Infusing fear into the night lets me conduct certain experiments I normally cannot. Though I'm also bound to test you here, as does great Hecate below.
Test me? Lady Medea, what of the massive Cyclops already barring my path? He'll try to eat us both.
Nah, this witch here is not exactly my case. And besides, we got ourselves a little arrangement now, since I can't smell as easy what with all the bodies popping up.
Your fight is with the Cyclops still, and my aim is merely to enact the will of night in my own way. Do try your best to pretend I'm not even here, which may be difficult, admittedly. Concentrate on him.
You stink.
Can I kill her? I understand why Jason cheated on you.
Souls arise.
How about this? Where'd Lady Mattia go?
On such particularly fearsome nights, the Witch of Shadows is believed to haunt this awfully putrescent field whilst conducting her profane experiments upon the dead.
Still feel a little nauseous after that. I'd best switch keepsakes there. This one.
So guys, let's see if I can beat Father Time for real this time. Let's see. See you guys later. Bye-bye.